Hello chat boys out there. Today in this video I'm just going to be telling you guys what I got to do on my Saturday. I hope you're all having a great start to your weekend. Today I got ready for the day ahead and I had a nice refreshing shower and I had some lemon curd toast and a cup of tea, and I went on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram and I did some Instagram photos that I'd taken the other day of some doll photography stuff and also some nature photo stuff and some snaps for the snow that everybody is taking photos of at the moment because it's been snowing a lot. And we're supposed to be getting ice rain, which will come down and make it very icy on the roads. And I watched some stuff off record on BBC Player and Put Looker and Catch Up and On Demand, and watched some DVDs and listened to some CDs and some final on a bit of Shania Twain, Conor Rogue, Tears of Fears, One Republic, Oasis, and some other singers and bands. And I played on Stardust on Fifth and some other game sites, and played on the Wii and Buzz and on the PS3, and played Minecraft and Subway Surfer and played Ludo, COD, Uno, Cheat Spoons and some other cards and board games, and did some arts and craft and some illustrating and some painting, and did some word searches. And I tried to get my office up for I've been working on my book series, and I'm working on a new chapter to my book and it's going really well. And also did some arts and craft, illustrating and fashion designing and a bit of arts and craft. And I got some arts and craft and cake making videos, and watched RuPaul's Drag Race, Who's Got Talent, That's When Ice, X Factor, Strictly, The Voice and some other talent show stuff, and watched some period drama stuff, and I watched Sense and Sensibility and Pride and Prejudice and some other films like that, and watched Call the Midwife, Hobby, Casualty, Doctors and some other medical drama stuff, and watched some period drama, medical drama, crime drama and horror stuff and some sci-fi stuff, and I watched the newest Supernatural episode, and watched Riverdale, The Fosters, Fuller House, and watched some other comedy stuff, and watched The Vicar of Dibley and Golden Girls, and I watched 10 Things About You, watched the second Anna McPhee, and watched some other DVDs. And my older brother and his girlfriend came down for the day, and everyone was a bit cranky, so there were a few arguments and stuff, because all a bit cranky and a bit stressed at the moment, and a bit tired due to the snow and stuff, and yeah, it was all kicking off, lots of arguments and stuff, but everything's fine now. It's all calm now, nothing's done, and we've all made that and calmed down, and we all just had a lot of laughs. And my older sister and her boyfriend had been to Blaze Castle trekking around in the snow, and they took some lovely photos. They came down to see us, and my older brother is making chili for tea and going to make pancakes as well, and we're going to be having some hot chocolates. And my younger brother and his girlfriend went off to the shops. They got back, and then he dropped her off to go shopping with her mum, and he got back, and we had a ginormous snow fight, and it was so extreme, it was nuts. Snowballs flying everywhere, it was so much fun, and our dog Haas thought it was a tennis ball, so he kept on jumping out and trying to eat the snow. So when we chucked it, he'd like catch it and try and like eat it. Such an adorable dog. And then we all went back in and watched a bit of rugby in the living room, and my older brother and my older sister's boyfriend and my brothers and sisters and their partners have all gone off to Tesco's to get stuff for tea and left me behind. But I'm alright. I'm hurt my foot. I got a cut on my foot, like a bad cut that I've got bandaged up, and it was really hurting this morning, so I got that bandaged up again. And my dad had taken my young sister to work, so when he got back he helped me bandage it up because I've managed to hurt my foot. Super clumsy, I know. And he picked my younger sister up from work, and they got back, and then we had to say fight, and then they've gone off to the shops at Tesco's, and I watched a bit of Nine Through 2 and watched Escape to the Country, and watched Baby Daddy and Riverdale and The Fosters, and watched Alice in Wonderland, and I read some fanfic and wrote some fanfic, and I watched some fanfics and some soap and Cardi documentary and soap documentaries, watch some other documentaries. I'm very into watching documentaries at the moment, and I watch Kate Boss, British Bake Off, and some other baking show stuff, and some house buying shows like Escape to the Country, and some makeup house shows like DISS and 60 Minute Makeover, and I watch COS, Murder She Wrote, and some other crime drama stuff. And I tidied up my dolls and dolls from what we play my dog stuff show, and doing some filming and editing in my studio, and I put some of the newer dolls on display and some of the older dolls in storage. Need to get a doll bin for my dolls, because whenever I open a door, the doll always ends up falling out because it's overflowing, so I need to get a massive bin and put them all in so it doesn't overflow, and it'd be a lot more easier and also give me a lot more room, because when I try and open the door into the studio I can't really get in because of the box with all the dolls and gets in the way. So I need to get that, put that on my birthday list. And I watched some Kylie tours. A shame that I won't be able to go see her new tour, the Golden Tour, because it's probably all going to be sold out, and it's probably going to be costing like an arm and a leg. So I'll just have to wait for it to come out on YouTube, and then when it's on TV I'll just record it and I'll just watch it and close my eyes and imagine that I'm there. But yeah, I hope whoever out there have got tickets to see the Kylie Golden Tour, that you'll have a fabulous time. And I hope you've been enjoying the snow. Tried to make a snowman the other day, but it didn't really work. The snow's not the right texture, and it's now stopping now. Apparently tomorrow it's supposed to, well, it's already started, man, but tomorrow it's supposed to be a lot less snowy around, and then by Monday it should be basically almost gone, and that means I'll be able to get to the charge shops and have a look around, because I was going to go yesterday because it's been so snowy that I didn't really get a chance to go out. And I got some nice snaps of the snow, and tomorrow, if it's not too bad, I'm going to go and have a nice walk and get some snaps around and about my town, because it's really nice and naturey around. There's always lots of nice flowers and stuff, and yeah, I love where I live because they're always very nature and flower friendly, and they always have lots of plants and stuff, and it's one fruit and bloom quite a lot of times, the flower competition. So yeah, I can't wait to get some nice snaps around there. And I watched some classic Doctor episodes, and I can't wait for Take Me Out, The Voice, All Together Now, and the one, the only Saturday Night Takeaway. Came out last Saturday, and Kylie performed a load of her hits, and it was so good. Alan Deck dressed up as her, and it was hilarious. I love it, and I can't wait for tonight's episode. It's the 100th episode of Alan Deck Saturday Night Takeaway. Love Alan Deck. They're such great presenters. They're just so funny. Cannot wait for that, and can't wait for Casualty as well. I watched some Casualty episodes of YouTube, like some old ones that I haven't watched in ages, and I watched Harry Potter, Labyrinth, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and I can't wait for the second one of that to come out. I've heard that there's a second one in the works, so I'm really looking forward to that. And I did some plaster and clay stuff making and a bit of arts and craft. I watched some cake making videos and shared some cake making videos onto Google, onto my Facebook, and my uncle saw and said, oh, we'll have to try and make that sometime. Love baking, and yeah, hopefully should be making that soon, so that'll be fun. And my uncle's great at making cakes. He makes the best cakes ever, and normally they're from fondant icing cakes, and I love fondant icing. It's so delicious, so hopefully we could do that. For my 21st birthday, I told him that I want a cake made completely out of fondant icing because I just love it. And yeah, you only 21 once, got to splash out, and yeah, treat yourself. I watched some episodes of Degrassi and the Sex and the City films and TV shows, and watched New Girl, Gossip Girl, and Carrie Dies, and watched some Glee episodes and listened to the Glee soundtracks. Missed Glee so much, it was such a great show. And watched some musical films and shows, and I watched Pride and Prejudice and Downton Abbey and some other food or stuff like that. Loving Downton Abbey at the moment. I never really watched it when it was on, and now that I've gone back and started watching it and really getting into it. Apparently they're doing a Downton Abbey film, so I can't wait for that as well. And I've got so many singers out that I love at the moment coming out with new albums, so I've got a lot of albums to get, and I am so happy for Tom Fletcher and his wife, who are expecting their third child, and they said we thought 2 wasn't enough, so we're going to make it a trilogy, and they put a video revealing the birth of both their sons and this one as well onto Instagram and on YouTube. So me and my younger sister watched that, and we're so happy for them. It's just such great news. And I watched some Doctor Who and Babylon 5 and Supernatural and Shadowhunter stuff. The third series of Shadowhunters comes out in a few weeks' time. I'm so excited for that. I love Shadowhunters, and I read some soap magazines and Vogue and Hello and some other gossip magazines, and I'm reading the 10th of Social Fortune Events book at the moment, and it's going really well. I'm always finished with reading that. On to the next one. And I read a few J.K. Rowling and Dr. Russell and Lonely Sticket books, and read some Marvel and DC comics, and I worked on my book series and some new songs and some stories for a Doll game, and did some filming editing for that, and I played with my mum Bluetooth doll, and I got my Bluetooth dolls out for me to sort out. My mum is making bread at the moment. She was up at night, and she's got a little bit of a cold at night, and because she's got COPD, there's a chance that if it gets worse, she could end up not being able to breathe well, so she might have to go to hospital. But fingers crossed that doesn't happen. She seems alright so far. She's just got a bit of a cough and stuff, but she seems to be alright. And she went out and took some snaps of us playing in the snow. So I borrowed them off her and put them onto my Instagram, onto my Twitter and Facebook as well. I was like, cheers mum, thanks. And yeah, she took some really good shots of us in the snow. And yeah, it's nice that she's a lot better than she was. And she is diabetic now, and she's either going to have to take insulin or tablets. She's going to find out that on Wednesday when she goes to the doctors. But yeah, she's a lot better than she was. And since she's been back, she's been a lot better since before she went in hospital. She's been moving around a lot more, been able to go up the stairs a lot more. So being in hospital and giving her lots of medicine and stuff and getting her better has definitely helped her get a lot more oomph in her. And yeah, she's stopped smoking now, and so is my dad, and I'm so proud of them for that. And I watched some episodes of American Top Model, and watched some dollhouse tours and doll tutorials and some doll collection videos, and the dolls and dust stuff off eBay, Amazon stuff. And I'm now off to go finish watching Nanimate for 2 and sorting my boot out. And I hope you've all had a lovely Saturday. Have a lovely rest of your weekend, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog. Bye.